Good fabulous Friday morning to you, Facebookers, lookers, and lurkers. It's your girl Jen on this Friday, Cinco de Mayo here in hot Las Vegas. And I want to talk to you guys about, don't get distracted. You know, if we look at Matthew chapter 14, starting at verse 27. If you start at 22, we're talking about Jesus walking on water. And so if you go down from 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, and let's go to 28. And Peter says, Lord, if it's you, command me to come to you and walk on the water. So he said, come. And Peter had come down out of the boat, walked on the water to Jesus. But when he saw the wind was boisterous, he was afraid, and beginning to sink, he cried out, saying, Lord, save me. Immediately Jesus stretched out his hand and caught him and said, Oh, you of little faith, why do you doubt? How does this apply to today? How does that even affect us? Well, many times you'll hear people say, if you think you're perfect, try walking on water. What I want to tell you is, first of all, you don't have to be perfect to do the impossible, to walk on water. Peter wasn't perfect, but he trusted God, even if it was just for a minute. So let's look at what happened here in in chapter 14. Peter asked for the impossible. He asked Jesus to do something he knew he couldn't do alone. Okay, we see it, it's there in black and white. Jesus says, okay, come on. And this is the J.Michelle translation. Peter steps out of his comfort zone and he begins to do the impossible. But then he allows himself to become distracted by what was going on around him. He begins to sink, and like our wonderful Savior always does, he caught him. Now, here's my thing. What's going on in your life? What have you asked God for or to do in your life? And you have to trust God and get out of your comfort zone in order to make it happen, in order to achieve that thing. Is that going back to school, starting a business, applying for a job you may not be qualified for, adopting a child, purchasing a home? What is it that you've asked for that you just need to step out of your comfort zone on? Now remember, if you look back in chapter 14 at verse 30, it says, but when he saw that the wind was boisterous, he became afraid. Now here's the thing. The wind was boisterous all along. It didn't become boisterous. It didn't become loud and violent. It was already there. Now, if Jesus was walking on water during this boisterous storm that was already there, it was already violent. He told Peter to come on. He was still there in the violence. Remember, things are going to continue to happen. They were happening before you were given a promise, before God said, okay, you can do this. So why are you shocked that they're happening or becoming distracted when they happen after he said, go do it? People, situations, haters. Sometimes it's not even a roadblock. It's simply a detour. What I want to tell you is stay focused, trust God, and know that, you know what? God said you can do it. So go do it. Walk in that, because there's always going to be something to stop you. How bad do you want it? What are you willing to pay and sacrifice in order to get what the promise God gave you? It's right there in black and white. Read it for yourself. It is a fabulous Friday. I'm on my way to work. You guys be blessed. Thinking about you, praying for you, praying with you. I hope you're doing the same for me. Have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you on Monday. Bye.